Hey, what's going on, guys? It's the Frenchie Roofer. I'm back at it with some roof maintenance. It's been 6 months since the last time you've seen this building, and we're going to go ahead and do maintenance right before the storms start hitting. So our scope of work is going to be to go through, check all the this one-piece counter flashing, check all the caulking, make sure that it's not failing, and wherever it is failing, we're going to go ahead and slip in and caulk out any of the bird mouse that we find on the roof. And then another part of our scope is we're going to go through and we're going to clean these gutters out really well and get all the debris out of those and get those strainers set back in as good as possible. It's the overflow, it's got the and that's probably what you will be doing today, is we'll just go through, we'll check all these flaps, check all these corners. As you can see, some of the caulking over the years has been failing, so we just kind of come back through and then just kind of goop it back on there and just get this thing back on. I think the reason why I was able to get this maintenance contract locked in is when I first came, there was a big leak against this wall, and as you can see, I've kind of gone through over the years and I just keep, wherever I see a bird mouth or any deficiencies or defective areas, I go ahead and just get those sealed up. And then you'll have little areas like this that are real critical. These are where the two concrete walls get tilted up, and then they put like biddle tape and backer rods and then fill it in with silica. And as you can see, there's just not too bad, but you can kind of see the seam right here, so we're going to want to like close that up with a little bit of sealant, maybe do these laps a little better. And that's kind of what we're going to be doing, just kind of coming through, hitting these seams, checking these out. And as you can see, there's a good flow to the drain. And then again, we're going to come through and clean these drains, get these all cleaned up, take these off. We'll get in there and we'll get a brush and we'll clean these out really good and get these in, get all that trash into the trash. And again, we're just going to come through on anything. And then another part of our scope is we're going to go ahead and go through all the pipe flashings and check for bird mouse where they have the stainless steel clamp. So we'll have to check all these little pipe boots as well. We're going to make sure that these condensation lines actually end up in the gutter. This one looks a little short. I don't know why. I don't think this one's going to be able to make it. Yeah, this one's not making it. Oh, it's got a lot of water in it. It's crazy. A lot of water in that one. So they'll go through and clean this out. You can see they got this little funky detail where it's going in and pumping a lot of water in right there. And then again, they'll go through, get all this wall taken care of, come through and grab these little piles of trash. And then they got a bunch of these curbs to go look at, just make sure everything is in order with the curbs. Nothing's looking bad. Again, just go through these little pipe flashings. And then we have this big screen area where they're going to go through and they're going to look at all these pipe boots as well, make sure that none of the sealant is failing on any of these. They'll go through and kind of check out the curb as well, make sure everything's looking copacetic, nothing's out of order. There are no leaks as of now on this building. We've taken care of them last year or the year prior. So pretty much we're just coming up and just cleaning stuff off, making sure everything is in order, taking care of that wall. And then they'll come through into the big detail area and give this a good scoop, walk around, pick up any little bit of trash that they might find on the ground. Come through, just make sure everything's looking copacetic. You know, at one time this one got resealed, so we do some work when it's necessary. This was another center of leak. We went and wrapped these sleeper curbs. It's pretty much a 2x4. I'm sorry, a 4x4, and then it's screwed onto the roof. And then we went ahead and wrapped it with single ply, and then we put a metal skirt on it. But the thing was, when the company who installed this AC unit here, they put a lag screw straight through the metal and they didn't caulk it. So every year I just make sure that these screws and the caulk is still holding up on the sides and on top, because that was one of the leaks, and I don't think it was us, so I think it was something that we were able to get a little good charge on. And also it unlocked this maintenance contract for us as well. So you just want to go through and just make sure that nothing's failing. As you can see, I've hit all the sides up. You know, over time, we found something here at one time. Same thing here. At one time, we found something. So that's kind of what we're doing here. We're just going through, doing roof maintenance, just checking stuff out. Gonna clean everything up. Pitch pocket seems to be in order still. Not looking horrible.